This is the Memorial Edition D-Sword Vega. Let's check it out. Hey, I'm Richie923 and I'm on Geek Status. In honor of it being 2025, I figured we'd step into the world of Power Rangers SPD, or more specifically, Special Police Dekaranger. And let's check out the Memorial Edition D-Sword Vega. So this is the full adult scale collector version of this particular weapon. This is from one of my favorite Rangers, the Shadow Ranger, or in Dekaranger it was Deca Master. So recently I also got the Super Sentai Artisan Master License, which has awesome features, such as the Enhanced Judgment mode. And now their latest release as part of the Memorial Edition line is Deca Master's D-Sword Vega, or also known in Power Rangers SPD as the Shadow Saber. Like many premium Bandai stuff, it'll come in its own mailer box, and then once you get that open, we have ourselves the official box of the D-Sword Vega. And underneath we have additional artwork, logo, and information in Japanese. I'm not sure if these are instructions, but I'm guessing so because upon opening the package I didn't find any instructions inside. And the sword comes in plastic housing, and once you get that open, we have here the D-Sword Vega itself, and additionally 2 black plastic pieces which will act as a stand for the sword, which I'll show you in a bit. Off the bat, you'll see that it's adult scale, full size, compared to a DX weapon. This here is the DX Dino Thruster, which was the special weapon of their Extra Ranger last year in ABBA Ranger. And here you can see an extreme size difference, so you can imagine what the original D-Sword Vega from the DX toy line would have been like. And if we head over to the viewing globe, we can take a look at the Super Sentai Toy Encyclopedia. We can see what the original DX toy was like. And if you look over here, it was pretty sizable for a kid's toy. And really quick, just to compare it to other premium Bandai Memorial Edition swords, this is the Memorial Edition Ryusoken. As you can see, the D-Sword Vega has some extra length to it. And of course, the Bandai America Legacy Power Sword has length over the D-Sword Vega. And just for good measure, this is the Lightning Collection Power Sword from Hasbro, and it's got some length over the D-Sword Vega as well. So let's take a closer look at the D-Sword Vega. Here we have the stage here, and again out of the box we get the D-Sword Vega itself, and these 2 black plastic pieces. They're kind of hollow on the inside, but you'll see their purpose is to stand itself on a table. You'll need a length of about maybe a foot and a half maybe. So the thicker part will hold the handle and the skinnier part will hold the blade like so. And you'll have something like this for your shelf or your table. So something to keep in mind if you want to display it with the stand itself. And also out of the box, the plastic clip with the chain I had to attach myself. You'll see 2 gray pegs that need to be plugged in around the jaw, and that'll hold the chain when the dog head is open, and we'll demo that later. You'll see that we have 3 buttons, one here which will trigger some dialogue, one back here which triggers some background music, and then if you look closer you'll have one by the trigger up here which will have the battle clash sounds. To get to the battery compartment, you're gonna have to open up this handle. You take off the cap first, and immediately you'll see the on and off switch. And on the other side, you'll see that this metallic part here, it gets kind of flush with the back of the jawline here. And once that's free, just keep that closed. There's an opening over here, which you can use to pry the top half of the handle open. It's gonna take a little force to get into, but once that's open, you'll have access to the battery compartment, and it's fastened with a Phillips head. So just make sure you have a screwdriver handy so you can access the compartment. And then once you get that open, you'll see that it takes 3 AAA batteries. Just close this back up. And then we flip on our switch. And then immediately you have Doggy Kruger yelling at you. So let's cap it up. And let's check out the lights and sounds. And then once that's open, you can secure the chain and and you can see underneath the jaw that there's an opening that the clip can tap itself to. And now it's secure, so that way when you're swinging it around, the tab won't be scratching it. Unfortunately, mine kind of took a hit earlier. And as I said earlier, you'll find 3 buttons. This button here will trigger some phrases from Doggy Kruger. I'm not going to go through those, but I think there are about 3 or 4 phrases. And there's a button back here that'll turn on and off some background music from Dekaranger. It'll cycle through 3 songs. And the 3rd button, if you look up here by the trigger, while it's locked, it'll trigger a locked sound. But while it's open, and now that it's open, when you hit the trigger, unsheathing, and some clashing sounds. It'll activate the lights. And if you hold the trigger down for a certain amount of time, it'll trigger collage of all the sounds. And that's a look at the D-Sword Vega. I love this piece. It's pretty lightweight, fun to play around with. But yeah, like I said, watch out for this tab swinging. I already have some damage over here, some scratches. But hey, these things are made to be played with, so, but you know, just take care of your stuff. Like, subscribe, let's geek out in the comments. I'm Richie923, I'm on Geek Status, and I'll see you for the next one. And remember, own your passion, and may the power protect you.